Running a command as a super user from a Python script. So I'm trying to get a process to be run as a super user from within a Python script using subprocess. In the Python shell, something like works fine, but as soon as I stick it into a script I start getting sudo column apache2ctl column command not found. I would guess this is due to the way sudo handles environments on Ubuntu. I've also tried sudo apache2ctl restart and sudo env path equals $path apache2ctl restart with no avail. So my question is basically, if I want to run apache2ctl restart as super user that prompts the user for the super user password when required, how should I go about doing this? I have no intention of storing passwords in the script. Edit. I've tried passing in the commands as both a string and tokenized into a list. In the Python interpreter, with a string I'll get the password prompt properly. Still doesn't work in a Python script as in my original problem. A list just gives the help screen for sudo. Edit 2. So what I gather is that while popen will work with some commands just as strings when shell equals true, it takes without shell equals true to get sudo to work. Thanks.
Try subprocess.call sudo apache2ctl restart. The subprocess needs to access the real string/out/air for it to be able to prompt you and read in your password. If you set them up as pipes, you need to feed the password into that pipe yourself. If you don't define them, then it grabs sys.out, etc.
Try giving the full path to apache2ctl.
Another way is to make your user a passwordless sudo user. Type the following on command line. Then add the following and replace the with yours. This will allow the user to execute sudo command without having to ask for password, including application launched by the said user. This might be a security risk though.
I used this for Python 3.5. I did it using subprocess module. Using the password like this is very insecure. The subprocess module takes command as a list of strings, so either create a list beforehand using split, or pass the whole list later. Read the documentation for more information. What we are doing here is echoing the password and then using pipe we pass it on to the sudo through less argument. Note, for obvious reasons don't store passwords directly in code, rather use environment variables or a different safer method to get the same.
The safest way to do this is to prompt for the password beforehand, and then pipe it into the command. Prompting for the password will avoid having the password saved anywhere in your code, and it also won't show up in your bash history. Here's an example.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.